music play.
Life is a cabaret of charm. Come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book and the broom. It's time
For a holiday. Hello, darlings.
Life is a cabaret of charm. Come to the cabaret.
Come taste the wine. Come hear the band.
Come blow your horns out, celebrating right this way. Your table's waiting, what good's in waiting? Some cradle to tune. It isn't that long a stay. Life is a cabaret of charm, and I love a cabaret.
Hello, darlings. It's your Auntie Katya, the Countess, Katya Smirnoff-Skyy, and I'm thrilled to be here with my 56th Quaran-Tunis live from the Swish Alps of San Francisco. I don't know what you've been doing today, but I certainly could use a drink. So I've got my trusty vodka soda, and Linda's here, so clearly we can start this show whenever we want. And so sit back. The show's free, but I will accept your tips, because I like tips. Not just the tip, though. Come hear the band.
Come hear the band. Come blow your horns, start celebrating right this way.
The Countess waiting, stop by and
Knitting from cradle to tomb. It isn't that long a stay. Life is a cabaret of charm. Come to
the cabaret on chum.
and I love a cabaret.
Hello, darlings. Welcome. Oh, Jason and William. Oh, it's what pleasure to see you. And Tiffany, welcome. Welcome to another Quaran-Tuni live from my apartment in the Swish Alps of San Francisco at my trusty ghost piano, Sylvia. Now, I put together a fun little show for us today because God knows we've just been sitting in our houses for what feels like a year. It's almost been a year. I can't believe it. You know, when I started this back in March, I had no idea that I'd be still performing from my living room once a week. You know, you run out of casual loungewear, but, you know, I work. I do my best for each and every one of you little peoples out there on the Facebook or the YouTube. I don't know where you are. I mean, I'm in my living room, so I assume you're in your living rooms. Isn't that how it works? I don't know. Vodka soda. The more I drink, the more fun we are all going to having here tonight. Well, I suppose there's no good story to lead into this next song, other than it was written by a boy band in the 1990s. Oh, the 90s. What a time they were. Although I can tell you there was nothing backstreet about this band. Backdoor, perhaps, but that's a story for another show. Maestro, s'il vous plaît. You might like it.
You are my only one desire. I know it's too late, but I won't leave that way. But we are two worlds apart, can't break through your heart when you say I want it that way. Tell me why nothing but a heartache. Tell me why nothing but a big mistake. Tell me why I never want to hear you saying I want it that way. But we are two worlds apart, can't break through your heart when you
Say hello, Nick.
I want it that way. Tell me why. Tell me why.
Tell me why.
I never want to hear you say I want it that way. I want it that way.
Jawohl! Oh, spasiba, thank you, and you're welcome. Hello, Nick and Tiffany and Dean, darling. So happy. And Otto, oh, hello, welcome. Welcome to my Quaran-Tuni. Now, for anyone who just stumbled upon this recording with no idea who I am or why there's a 6'3" redhead of unspeakable beauty and unplaceable, vaguely Eastern European, ever-changing accent, I am, of course, the Countess Katya Smirnoff-Skyy, once Eastern Europe's most sought-after mezzo-soprano understudy, and now on to 25,000 people on TikTok. I don't even know how you do that. Oh, my hairpin's falling out. How do you think I hold my hair in place? I use hairpins, the big kind. You know, it's funny, hairpins, I like to order them from the Amish. Does that look right? I can't tell. No, it's a little weird, but that doesn't matter. Hello, Mikey. Oh, and Vivian, my beloved puppy, is watching right now, and I'm messing with my hair because, you know, this show is completely free. So if you want to pay to have my wig redone, you can tip me one of my wigs redone. Chernobyl, don't like talking about it during the show. Anyway, I hope everyone had a marvelous Valentine's Day. I sat in my apartment, but I'm sure some of you had a great deal of fun out in the world, and I want to sing a little song about desire, a little song that I think sums up something. I don't know what, but it's a thing. Let's do it, shall we? I didn't really rehearse today. I just show up and do songs. That's how Katya rolls. You know, take me now, take me now, take me now, baby, here as I am. Pull me close, try to understand. Desire is a hunger, it's the fire I breathe. Love is a banquet on which we feed. Come on now, try to understanding the way I feel when I'm in your hand. Take my hand as the night descends. They can't hurt you now. They can't hurt you now. They can't hurt you now. Wow, 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 wow. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to lost. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to lost. There's 4 measures here, I counted. Have I a doubt when I'm alone? Love is a ring, the telephone. Love is an angel disguised as lost. Here in our bed till the morning comes. Come on now, try to understanding the way I feel when I'm in your hand. Take my hand as the sun descends. They can't hurt you now. They can't hurt you now. They can't hurt you now. Wow, 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 wow. Because the night belongs to lovers. Oh, because the night belongs to lost. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to us. With love we sleep. Without the vicious circle turns and burns. Without you I cannot live. Forgive the endless burning. I believe in time. Too young to feel. So touch me now. Touch me now. Get ready for a key change. Touch me now. Because the night belongs to lovers. Oh, because the night belongs to lust. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to us. Thank you. You're welcome. welcome. Thank you. I hope you like that song. It's an oldie, but a goodie. You know, I think I first heard that song in a long time ago. I was at a club called La Mouche in New York City. Now, this was the good old days of New York where the streets were dirty and it was pure magic. And I went and saw Patti LuPone. That Patti LuPone, it was a Sunday after her matinee Vita, and she sang that song in a way that could only be described as Patti LuPone. No, I do love Patti. You know, the girl could drink, can drink. I remember once I was out with La Lupona, and we were just drinking shot after shot after shot, and she was saying, Katya, keep on drinking, keep up with me. And several hours later, I found myself passed out in my bathroom. And my daughter, Catherine, I have a daughter, Catherine, she's 38, 36, getting older every day. But the next morning she walked in and she saw me on the floor and she said, Mama, what happened? And I said, Patti LuPone. That's what happened. But I am discretion. As for what I was to saying, I have a fun show planned and I have an amazing guest, an old pal of mine, Miss Barbara Dixon. You might know her as Broadway Barbara, one of the most talented ladies of the ticking talk, and she'll be on later. And I sort of planned this show around her. But earlier today, I put out a suggestion on my page, and I said, anyone want to pick a song for old Auntie Katya to sing? And my little niece Natasha, she said, Auntie Katya, sing that one song. And I said, all right, I'll sing it because I'm here, you're here. And as you Americans say, this show must going forward. So forward it shall. If you feel like sending me a tip on the vending mo or paying pal or something called a Cash App, you can do that. I won't complain. I don't complain about many things. You see, I take it all in stride. Because people can be terrible from time to time. But as long as you keep a good attitude, well, life's going to be just fine.
I stay out too late, got nothing in this brain. At least it's what they're saying. It's what people say. I go on too many days, but I cannot make them stay. At least that's what they're saying. It's what people say. But I keep cruising, can't stop, won't stop moving. Like I have this music in my soul saying it's going to be okay. Cause the player's going to play. Haters going to hate. And me, I'm going to shake it off. Heartbreaker's going to break. Faker's going to fake. Katya's going to shake.
Shake and bake. It's a product you can buy at the grocery, doesn't matter.
Shake it off. Whoa, I say shake it off. Oh, I said shake it off. Whoa, shake it off. Oh.
Hey. Just think, where you've been sad and lonely, sitting in your apartments for a year during the quarantine, worrying about the haters and cheaters. You could be here with Auntie Katya, getting down to this sick beat.
Shake it.
I don't dance.
Shake it. Shake your booty. Cause player's gonna play. Faker's going to lay. And me, I'm going to shake it off. Shaker's gonna play. Haters gonna hate. Shake, rattle and roll. I said shake, rattle and roll. Oh, shake it off.
Hi, Jason.
Oh, I said shake it off. Oh, I said shake it off. Oh, shake it off. Oh, and no haters in all of us. No we're going to bring Katya down.
That's the end of a chorus line. Never mind. Shake it off. Spasiba, thank you, and you're welcome. Did you like that song? Now, where is everyone? Hello, Jason and Nigel. I love a good fan snap. I mean, this is something you can do. You just snap your hand. Now, as I mentioned, if you don't have money to tip me, that's fine. But I would suggest perhaps you're sharing this on your page so that some other delightful person who's sitting in their apartment or home, I don't know where you live tonight, might get to experience all of this. Because I'll tell you, ladies and gentle people out there of the facing book and the YouTubing, it can be very lonely during these times of the quarantine. And I want to remind you that we're not alone, because we are all going through this moment in time together. For the rest of our lives, everything will be judged in the time before the great quarantine and the time after. And forever we'll be able to gain strength from this time that we had to discover new ways of doing everything we knew how to do once perfectly fine on our own. Anyway, this is a song that I like to sing on occasion about just this very subject. Maestro, s'il vous plaît. That's French, for if you will. My nails sometimes make it hard for me to hit the phone to play, because I really am just by myself in the play. Play, I tell you, play. There it is.
No one here to guide you. Now you're on your own. Only me beside you. Still you're not alone. No one is alone. Truly, no one is alone. Sometimes people leave you halfway through the woods. Others may deceive you. You decide what's good. You decide alone. But no one is alone. People make mistakes, fathers and mothers, and people make mistakes, holding to their own, thinking they're alone. Honor their mistakes, everybody makes one another's terrible mistakes. Witches can be right, giants can be good. You decide what's right, you decide what's good. Just remember, sometimes it's on your side, someone else is not. When you're seeing your side, maybe you forgot. No one is alone, truly, no one is alone. Hard to see the light now. Just don't let it go. Things will be alright now. We
Spasibo. Thank you. Oh, you love me, and I love that about you. Thank you, thank you. Wonderful to see you, and thank you. I love that song. It's from Into the Woods by Stephen Sondheim. Stephen Sondheim, oh, Steve, I love Steve, you know. Do you know he has a dungeon in his home? No, that's a true story. In his basement, he has a dungeon, the old dirty bird, but sure, he could write music. Pipes, Katya has pipe. Yes, I have pipes in my throat. They help me to breathe and also to produce sound. Sometimes they're a blessing. Oh, would you be thrilled? I love playing New York. Hopefully, once all of this is done, I'll get to play New York again. But right now, I'm just trapped in Sodom by the Sea, San Francisco. Hello, Sarah Moore. Sarah Moore, wonderful, wonderful performer, one of the greatest clowns in all the country. Why do you love you? I don't know why you love me so, but people do. It's a part of my charm. I suppose it's part of my charm. Anyway, my guest, who's coming up after this next song, Miss Barbara Dixon and I met in New York, the grimy New York of the 1970s, which reminded me of a story. I remember one night, I was over at Liza Minnelli's house with Donna Summer. Yes, that Donna Summer. And we got there early for cocktails around, 6 in the evening. And we had dinner and more cocktails and more cocktails. And by about 11, I had a bit of a headache. And so did Donna. So Liza, with a Z, she ran into her bathroom and brought us a couple of little pills. I took one thinking that oh, hello, Nicholas, darling, how are you? I'm sending you all the love. And she gave me a pill. Now, I thought it was an aspirin, because that's good for your head. It turns out it was a Quaalude. For you young people, you Generation Zers and you Millennials, and Generation Xers, you have no idea what that is, but it was magic. Basically a horse tranquilizer. Yeah. I don't remember much of the next 12 hours. But I do know that when I came to my senses, I was basically naked with Donna Summer in the tiara of the Statue of Liberty. Stop playing the music machine. I don't understand technology. Well, I looked over at Donna, and she looked at me, and she laughed, and she said, I said, Donna, you really are the queen of disco. And Donna turned to me, and she said, I don't know who you are, but you're its Countess. I say it's true, so it is. Spring was never waiting for us, girl. It ran one step ahead. As we fell into the dance, the lyrics to this song make no sense at all. But just go with it, because it was a big song in its time. Something, I forgot the lyrics now. Something about a striped pair of pants. I was talking, and then I just said, whatever. Just trust Auntie Katya. She knows what she's talking about sometimes. MacArthur's Park is waiting in the dark. The sweet green ice is flowing down. Someone left a cake out in the rain. I don't think that I can fake it, 'cause it took so long to baking it, and I'll never have this recipe again. Oh no! She works hard for that money, so you better treat her right. Onetta there at the corner stands, and she wonders who she is. And the rain still hurts Some people, they have everything.
She works hard for that money.
Oh, got a glimpse.
So hard for it, honey.
And you know what she's doing.
She works hard for that money, but you better treat her right. Already knows she's seen the good times. Already knows these are the bad times. She never let out, she never will, not for the dollar bills. Last chance for love.
Duh.
Yes, it's my last chance for romance tonight. Whoa, I need you by me, beside me, to guide me, to hold me, to scold me, 'cause when I'm bad, I'm so bad. So let's dance, the last chance.
I don't dance.
Let's dance, the last dance. Oh, let's dance, the last dance tonight. Last dance, the last chance
For love. Duh.
It is the last chance for romance tonight. Whoa, 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 I need you by me, beside me, to guide me, to hold me, to scold me, 'cause when I'm bad, I'm so bad. So let's dance, the last dance. Oh, let's dance, this last dance. Oh, let's dance, the last dance tonight. Enough is enough, 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 is enough.
Is enough. That's enough. Spasiba, thank you. You are so welcome. Please feel free to tip me. I will take your money and I'll spend it on things that I need, like more vodka and nails. Who knew nails were so expensive? I knew. Well, speaking of a party with Liza Minnelli, I'd like to introduce anyone who's never met her before to one of my favorite people on the Ticking Talk and an old chum from my New York days, the incredible Broadway Barbara, Barbara Dixon. Barbara,
Oh, hello, darling.
look marvelous.
I think there's somewhat of a delay, and I'm nervous about it.
What's happening? There's a
Can
delay.
you hear me? Do you hear a
I hear you.
delay?
Yes, I hear everything you're saying, darling.
I think we're synced up now.
Oh, good. I don't understand technology. I mean, I'm always reel-to-reel play. It doesn't matter. You know, Barbara, darling, you remember when we first met?
I do, absolutely. You were just remarking about it in the 70s, though I don't know why you'd mention that, because in the 70s I was merely a glimmer in the twinkle of my mother's eye.
You were a young lady out on the town. I mean, and if you can remember the 70s, you were doing something wrong. That's what I always say.
Weren't you? You
I
talk
was,
about horse
yes.
tranquilizers. We did everything. We were dabbling in everything back then,
Oh, we
weren't
sure were. It was a
Horse
different world.
tranquilizers, speed, China
Yes.
Reds,
Yes.
dope, marijuana.
Yes.
Sour Patch Kids were your favorite.
Oh, it was so
that was
good.
a street name.
That's right. Yes.
Of course.
I'm shocked that you remember all these things, Barbara. You know,
But Liza's party.
Oh.
Liza's party was the last time I saw you, darling.
oh, that was a good one.
Out
You know,
on the floor, in the floor of that bathroom.
Well, you know,
Madonna.
sometimes you're in the middle of a party and you think to yourself, I'm tired. Maybe I'll take a little rest, you know, by the bathtub.
By the toilet.
And
You
Liza
gotta
had
be
a lovely
prepared.
bathroom. 5 of them,
Yes.
if I recall correctly.
Exactly. Well, do you remember we were chasing around Liza's pet chimpanzee trying to force feed it bananas? You remember that?
Oh, I love that little kitten. Oh, it was
Yes,
so funny.
but he turned out to be Joel Grey, who
Oh, well,
just
that
had
happens a lot.
a banana allergy.
Oh,
right?
so unfortunate.
Poor
But
guy.
thank God, thank goodness he's still with us. Anyway,
Right.
Barbara, darling,
That could have been the death of him.
I know.
And it would have
think
been
of the
on
role
our
that
hands.
Somebody
Although we'd
else could
sweep
have
it.
played Amos in Chicago. So many people. Everyone's played Amos in Chicago.
Well,
I've
it's
never
the
been.
part for people who can't.
They do things.
They
Now,
do brilliant character acting, don't they, in that
I'm
role?
a character. I'll never grow out of being my age. Speaking of that, darling, would you like to take the screen and sing a little for
Oh,
the
I
last
sure would. Thank you so much.
Ladies
Thank you
and
for the
gentlemen.
intro. I'm happy to be here.
Ladies and gentle people of the facing book and the Ewing tube, please
Yes.
give a warm round of attention and tip her, because I don't pay her and she has expenses.
I
that
do.
Medicare doesn't cover. Please
Not the
welcome.
least of which are these outfits, my love.
Oh, but they're so beautiful.
Thank you so
Invest in
much.
some good lame and sequences. It'll last you a lifetime.
Oh.
All right, put your hands together for Broadway Barbara.
Thank you so much, everyone. Hello. I have a new digital setup here, and I hope it's working fine. So you can text me if it's sounding weird. I'll switch it up. But I've been thinking a lot about Valentine's Day and being alone in quarantine, and I can't help but miss Dick. Dick, of course, was my late great husband. And if you'll indulge me, I'd love to tell you a story about how Dick and I met. We were both cast in this clean all-ages version of Damn Yankees entitled Darn Yankees. And I was backstage after having just rehearsed a particularly acrobatic version of Shoeless Joe. I had stripped down to my leotard and I was toweling off my neck when from behind me a voice purred. "Oh yeah, that's what Daddy likes," said the voice. Now, I didn't react because this was back before sexual harassment had been invented. "Give me those luscious thighs, those gorgeous legs," the voice continued. "And while you're at it, I wouldn't mind a shot at those tender breasts." It was Dick Dixon, Broadway's hottest male dancer, and he was putting in his order for takeout fried chicken. Can you believe it? Well, Dick at the time was happily married with 5 young children, but it wasn't long before Dick was all mine. Cue intro. Here's my cue. Ready? Oh, wrong song. Here we go. Whatever Barbara wants, Barbara gets. And little Barbara wants Dick. Make up your mind to have no regrets. Recline yourself, resign yourself, you're through. I always get what I aim for, and your heart and soul is what I came for. Whatever Barbara wants, Barbara gets. Take off your pants. Don't you know you can't win? You're no exception to the rule. I'm irresistible if forgiven. Dance break, but there's not enough room. Here I would do the rich man's fugue in a circle. I always get what I aim for, and your heart and soul is what I came for. Whatever Barbara wants, Barbara gets. Junk and stuff, take off your pants. Don't you know you can win? I'm very strong. You're no exception to the rule. I'm irresistible, you forgiven. Giving. Oh, that was exhausting. But, we did it, even though I'm in this small, tiny square and you can't see my beautiful legs. Well, moving on, folks. Let's see what we got for you. You know, Dick and I had a torrid love affair and a rich athletic sex life. We treated each other's bodies like discount bouncy houses at a quinceañera. Yeah, our passion was noticeable, at least according to several charges of indecent exposure brought upon us by the city and state of New York. Apparently, you can't have intercourse inside the Central Park penguin enclosure, though penguins can, which, frankly, is what started the whole thing. Anyhow, you know, Dickie and I were quite inseparable. Especially that time we mistook wood glue for personal lubricant. Our love was one we thought would last forever. But then suddenly, Dickie was gone. I couldn't believe it. Neither could Dickie. He looked very surprised when that stroke hit. Then again, he did eat fried chicken for literally every meal. I had to do all the driving. He couldn't quite get a solid grip on that steering wheel. And during Valentine's Day, memories of him come flooding back. His gentle, sort of salty hands. The way his eyes would light up any time someone would mention curly fries. And the soothing hiss of his CPAP machine. Oh, Dickie. Gone but not forgotten. Would you like to meet him? I have him here. I got this urn at Ross. Do you like it? I love it. Well, gang, hasn't quarantine lasted long enough? I know it's been exhausting, but listen. During times of strife, the arts have always thrived, haven't they? Remember, after World War II, we had jazz. And during the Vietnam War, we had some of the most incredible pop music come out. And after 9/11, J-Lo married the unforgettable Chris Judd. And boy, weren't they a power couple? Oh, darlings. Yes, is the world more divided than ever? Of course. Is climate change probably going to make the earth uninhabitable? Are we eking our way towards certain doom? Maybe, but look on the bright side. Ordering food has never been easier. You want ramen? And boom! Some underpaid guy is going to show up at your door and drop it off. Helps everybody, doesn't it? Well, gang, we're going to get through it together. And on this next number, I want to really bring it home. And I hope you'll enjoy it. I guess I should talk to you. I'm just steamrolling. Does anybody want to say something to me? Oh, let's see. Everybody's commenting. Yes, Dickie, my dear Dickie. Gorilla Glue works in a pinch, yes. For lubricant. It works, but you will get stuck. And you'll have to go to the ER and they'll have to use some implements to get you, to pry you apart. But it's worth it. Oh, thank you. Somebody loved my urn. It was on sale. Everything's on sale at Ross. My friend Tiffany says I love a good steamroll. I am steamrolling through these tunes. I'm hopped up on Quaaludes, although Quaaludes, speed, vodka tonics, the whole bit. It's a whole mixture of things. I'm up and I'm down. I'm up and I'm down. And here I am, I'm up. Thank you. Somebody says I'm gorgeous. I think I am too. And guess what? Where did I find lewds? Oh, darling. I have a guy on the black market. He gives them to me. Actually, they smuggle them over in their Lincoln tunnels. And I get them. And I dust them off. And then I get a hefty discount. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna bring it home. I hope I've already performed enough, and then this next number is gonna be 5 minutes. Is that okay, Katya? I think it'll be okay. Here we go. Okay. Let's see it. Let's see if I can play the next number. I'd like to propose a toast. Here's to the ladies who lunch. Everybody laugh. Lounging in their caftans and planning a brunch on their own behalf. Off to the gym, then to a fitting, claiming they're fat and looking grim 'cause they've been sitting, choosing a hat. Does anyone still wear a hat? I'll drink to that. Here's to the girls who stay smart. Aren't they a gas? Rushing to their classes in optical art, wishing it would pass. Another long, exhausting day. Another $1,000. A matinee, a pinter play, perhaps a piece of Mahler's. I'll drink to that. And one for Mahler. Here's to the girls who play wife. Aren't they too much? Keeping house but clutching a copy of life just to keep in touch. The ones who follow the rules and meet themselves at the schools, too busy to know that they're fools. Aren't they a gem? I'll drink to them. Let's all drink to them. Here's to the girls who just watch. Aren't they the best? When they get depressed, it's a bottle of scotch plus a little jest. Another chance to disapprove. Another brilliant zinger. Another reason not to move. Another vodka stinger. I'll drink to that. Here's to the girls on the go. Everybody tries. Look into their eyes and you'll see what they know. Everybody dies. A toast to that invincible bunch. The dinosaurs surviving the crunch. Let's hear it for the ladies who lunch. Everybody rise, rise, rise,
revoir, Barbara. Oh, and she's still drinking.
Thank you. Thank you
I'll
for
drink
it.
to that. Barbara, you
Thank
still
you.
got the pipes. My God, you sound simply amazing.
Thank you so much. I was hoping I wouldn't blow it out.
No, you were perfection, and I think you found some new fans here
Oh, wonderful.
on Auntie Katya's page, and everyone who's watching, please follow Barbara on the Ticking Talk and on the
Yes.
Instagram.
Broadway Barbara official.
Broadway
Yes.
Barbara official. Oh, God,
It's
Barbara,
same across the board.
I wish
But
we
then
could just-
go ahead.
I was saying I wish we could have an hour just to sit and reminisce about absolutely nothing and everything.
Everything and nothing at once. We'd have so much to say and nothing at once.
I know. You remind me I should really bring Nikki out one day. My late husband, of course, the kind of Alexander.
Yes, I was going to say, and we're both one-man women.
We
Is the
are
thing.
another woman, a one-man woman. What's that song by Udi Garden?
The man. I just
Yes,
know the man that
that's
got
the one.
away.
Yes, a one-woman.
I'm
man
a one-man woman. Yeah, that's
looking
right. That's
for
the
the
song.
man that got away.
Got away.
Oh,
Yes.
I love a lady who vomits a good song. Oh,
But yeah, we both had late husbands, but that doesn't mean we can't have the occasional side piece,
Oh
right?
no, I've had many a side piece over the years. I mean, when you look as good as Barbara and I do. I mean, Barbara, you have not aged since
Oh,
19.
thank you so much. Neither have you, doll.
I-
The stripe has just gotten longer.
It has. It's gotten bigger. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but that's just to make my face look more washed out, so you can't see the wrinkles. But you, darling, your skin
it's
is
working.
it's a wonder. It is a
It's
wonder.
dewy, isn't it?
It
I
is
use
that-
lots of oils.
Oh, it's so good. So every person, ladies, gentle people out there on the Instagram, the Ticking Talk, the YouTube, wherever you happen to be, please follow my friend Barbara and make sure you tip her, because that right there, you'd have to pay a good $38.50 in any nightclub. You
Right.
would.
On the cabaret scene, you would not. I'm giving it away for free here.
You are literally giving it away from free from your. Where did you find a sparkle curtain? I don't understand. It's amazing.
It's LeMay. It was on Amazon, and
Oh.
it's in 4 pieces.
that
But it
Amazon.
works.
How did we live before Amazon? I don't understand.
We
I
couldn't.
didn't get anything on there.
We didn't.
I bought a soldering iron yesterday.
You bought
I don't know
a
what it's called.
soldering iron?
Yes, you can solder. That doesn't matter. Anyway, Barbara,
Great.
darling, you stick around. I'm going to sing one more song and bring this show to an end.
Wonderful. And then we'll all wave and
They'll
kiss.
wave, and I'll play Anything Goes, and they'll dance in their seats or their house, wherever they are. I don't know.
Fabulous. It sounds wonderful.
All right, Broadway Barbara, Barbara Dixon.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been my pleasure.
I'm clicking you off this. She's gone. What a talented young lady. Old lady. I mean, she's the only performer I know who's my age and looks as good as I do. And let's face it, ladies and gentle people, that's a thing. I mean, if you want to look as good as us, well, I just started drinking, and now my blood is 97% 100 proof vodka. I've literally pickled myself from within. But I will be back next week, and I can't remember if Broadway Bob or Carly Ozart is my guest. I should have checked that, but I'll have a fabulous guest next week at the same bat time and the same bat channel. So let's bring our show. Let's do one more number and then bring the show to an end. If you feel like tipping either of us, both of us, do. Let's do this song. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely, and I dream of something wild. Every now and then I'm getting a little bit tired of listening to the sounds of my tears. Every now and then I get a little bit worried that the best of all the years have gone by. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified. Then I see the look in my glass vodka. Bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. Every now and then I get a little bit worried, and I dream of something wild. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of listening to the sounds of my tears. Every now and then I get a little bit worried that
of years of goodbye.
Stop it!
Every now and then I get a little bit terrified. Then I see the look in my glass. Bright eyes, every now and then I fall apart. Bright eyes, every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever. And we'll only be making it right. For we'll be holding on forever. And it's right. For we'll never be wrong. Together we can make it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow on me all the time.
All of the time.
I don't know what I'm doing. Always in the dark. We're living in the powder keg and giving us sparks. I need you tonight. Forever's going to start tonight. Forever's going to start to once upon a time. I was falling in love.
Now, I'm only falling apart. What am I to do? It was a total eclipse.
Once upon a time, there was a light in Katya's life.
Now, it's you and me, kid. In the dark of my car, or sometimes the fitting room at Macy's. Don't tell anyone.
What am I doing? It was a total eclipse of me. I will always loving you. I will
It's high part.
love you. I will always loving once upon a time there was a light in Katya's life now.
We're all alone in the dark. Wait for it. It's coming. Wait for it. It's coming. Wait for it.
What am I doing? It was a total eclipse.
Turn around. Thank you all so much for joining us. Please tip me and tip Barbara and tell your friends all about the silliness that is a Quaran-Tuni with Auntie Katya. Barbara, I cannot
Yes,
thank
dear.
you enough.
Oh, it's my pleasure, doll. Thank you so much for having me.
Did you all love Barbara? Isn't she incredible?
All of you have been dolls. I really love you all.
Anyway, thank you all so much, and I'll see you next week at the same time in my apartment. So pour yourself a drink, have a wonderful week, and remember, anything goes. Good authors too, who once knowing better words, now only use for letter words. Writing prose, anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and day's night today, and life's wide today, and most guys today that win a prize today are just silly gigolos. Anyway, thank you all so much for joining. I'm Countess Smirnoff-Skyy. This over here is Miss Barbara Dixon, Broadway Barbara, one of the most talented.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all so much for joining us. I love you. Do something kind for someone in your circle, because trust me, everyone's a little lonely right now. Thank you all so much. Auntie Katya, signing off. How do I end this? Does someone know how to? I'll learn eventually.